The Miami Boat Show Poker Run is not a race in any way, and no prizes are awarded for having the fastest boats. In fact, the Poker Run theme makes it both exciting and fun for all participants, and gives no competitive advantage to any one team. Here's how it's played. As the group travels to their destination, stops are made along the way, where one poker card in a sealed envelope is handed out to each team. Through the day, cards are accumulated, with the fifth and final card being dealt to each team at the Big Poker Run party on Saturday night.
The Poker Run teams just finished getting their cards at Grove Harbor Marina, and coincidentally, here's the owner of Grove Harbor, Alan Lima, in his Donzi 38 competition. Gary and Tracy Miller came all the way from Texas and are regular participants on these poker runs. This Nortec 4300 Super Cat is a catamaran hull, a very fast machine, and you can expect to see a lot of these on this poker run. James and Karen Watts are from Pennsylvania, enjoying the ride in their colorful Outer Limits 42 GTX powered by supercharged Mercury Racing 1075s. Here's another catamaran, but this one's from Marine Technology, otherwise known as MTI. Owner Eddie Loudon is another club member all the way from the Lone Star State, which happens to be a hotbed for owners of high-performance boats. Another regular participant on these events is Sean Higgins from Pennsylvania in his 34-foot Hustler. This 34 Slingshot is one of the newest models offered by the Long Island Boat Builder, and it's one of the top performing boats in its class. Now we're closing in on our official pace boat for the Thursday run, a boat that I certainly enjoyed riding on. This is a big Outer Limits 51 Sport Shot powered by supercharged Stirling engines with 1,200 horsepower on each side. It's owned by Zach and Lucy Taylor, who actually reside in Michigan, and running alongside is Mike Easlick in his Outer Limits 42 Legacy. This is Mark and Eileen Fisher from West Palm Beach in their colorful Nortec 4300V. Unlike many of the other boats on the run, this one has triple engines with total horsepower at just under 2,000. It runs close to 100 miles an hour on top end, has a huge cockpit and a spacious cabin below, making it a very popular model in the Nortec lineup. Now that's what you call power. When you're packing two Cobra Power 1200s under the hatches, you can pretty much hear when John and Mari Lombardi are in the neighborhood. This is a 38-foot power plate rigged and maintained by Performance Marine in Fort Lauderdale. Rusty and Kelly Luce escaped the cold winter in upstate New York to join their boating friends for a weekend of tropical warmth. It was also a chance to show off their new 41-foot Velocity, a very popular V-bottom built right here in the Sunshine State. If this boat seems big, you're absolutely right. Dave Ginfrida's 46-foot Black Thunder is one of the largest boats in its class. Powered by triple Chief engines, this is the equivalent of owning a small condo that not only floats, it'll run well over 90 miles per hour. Runrunner is a classic cigarette 46, built as a one and only concept boat just a few years back and featured at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. Owner Mike Orecchio is originally from New Jersey, but spends most of his time enjoying the South Florida weather and waterways. He's joined by Pat Sullivan from Performance Marine, who's making sure everything is running just right. One of the few entries from Alabama, this is Tom and Allie Niclerio in their newly repainted Baja that they call Baby Girl. Joe Malozzi made his first run in his new 46 Black Thunder rave review. Here's proof that there's plenty of room for everyone on these big sport cruisers that are built in Hannibal, Missouri. Alan and Annie Denbeston are from Illinois, but spend most of their winters in Florida. Remaining very loyal to Baja over the years, this new 405 Sport Cruiser is the third Baja they've owned since joining the Florida Powerboat Club a few years back. We're about 50 miles into the run now, and the boats are now arriving at Gilbert's Resort in Key Largo. This is boating as good as it gets here in the Florida Keys with members of the Florida Powerboat Club on the Miami Boat Show Poker Run. We're now at Gilbert's, which is absolutely our favorite place to stop. It doesn't get any better. They had fabulous food, a friendly staff, a rustic surrounding. When you land here, you know you're in the Keys. And here we are with about 20 boats on the first leg of the run, and we've got a nice ride planned ahead through the Marvin Adams Cut, out through Largo Sound, and the historic Pennencamp Coral Reef Park. It's going to put us right out in the ocean where we can do, guess what? Put those throttles forward and run.
When we come back, we'll showcase some of the highlights of the world-renowned Miami International Boat Show, which took place just a few days before the Poker Run.